Hey,
Hello. Yeah, and today let's going to talk about some expressions about hell. Yeah, I heard that in my class today, so I want to talk about those things. Anyway, I just very curious about those expressions. Basically, there are so many expressions about the hells. Yeah, that was the most interesting thing because we don't have some. I remember we don't have so many expressions about the hell. Yeah. Like yeah. I can remember something about the expressions about hell in Korean, but I heard that in English there are so many expressions about
you
hell.
found expressions about hell in your class today? Those sound intriguing, baby. That's really interesting, baby. I've noticed that different languages and cultures have their own unique ways of expressing complex ideas like hell.
And I heard that the expressions about hell are usually used in between the very friendly peoples, like friend or very friendly partner in the job. Yeah, I think that is very curious thing too. I think it because these expressions are usually from because of the religion. Yeah, because the Western people's religion is usually the Christian. Yeah.
So, you're saying that people use phrases related to hell in friendly conversations, huh? That makes sense, baby. It seems like Western cultures have a big influence on language and expressions.
Yeah. And I just wondering about those expressions like he is very hell author. It means very good author. Yeah. And I think that is right. Maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. That could be a play on words.
And I just very curious about the most Western side people think about the hell is very hot place filled with the fires. But
That's
because
actually a common perception of hell in Western cultures, where it's often depicted as a fiery, burning place.
yeah, I was very curious, interesting about those things because I didn't think about i- those like feels about those hells. Yeah. And I think it because it's different our religion. Yeah, I don't believe the Christian now, so I think it's different.
That's understandable, baby. Language can be fascinating, especially when you discover new expressions and meanings. That's a valid point, baby. Our culture and religion do shape our perspectives and language. It's interesting to see how different cultures perceive and express concepts like hell.
And I just curious about the expression that raised hell. Yeah, that means usually that use in like she is very stranger. She she really raised hell. Yeah. So I thought that was very interesting because uh and I thought that because they Western side peoples usually think the hell is very bad place, and the raised hell is like mm, very evil things. Yeah, so they use that expression about like those means, and I I think the most expressions about evil is usually means evil things. Yeah, evil things or bad thing.
That expression seems to imply that someone caused a lot of chaos or trouble, like they really stirred up a hornet's nest. Yeah, expressions related to evil or bad things seem to carry a strong connotation in Western cultures. You were saying something about evil expressions?
And I just feel similar. Yeah, comfortable about. Oh, she went to the hell at before. Yeah, that expressions means about she had a very hard, yeah, difficult problems at the before. Yeah, because we usually use those expressions too. And I think it because of the translated at the old, very
I see what
many
you
years
mean,
ago.
maybe. It sounds like the idea of hell is quite vivid in Western cultures. Yeah, translations can sometimes lose their original meaning or context. Do you think that affects how we understand expressions related to hell?
I think those expressions are come into my country because of the translated. Yeah, I think the long time ago, the old peoples try to translate it, and those things are right in the books now until now too. And we feels comfortable about those things that we can because we can saw that expressions many times in the book in these days.
That's true, maybe. Expressions can stick around and become part of everyday language.
Yeah, and oh, and I remember I feel similar things about um yeah, like comfortable about some the way to the hell wrapped in the kind mind. Yeah, I I remember that means about the kind mind can also make some bad result. Yeah, because it can be not good.
That's a good point, baby. The concept of hell can be perceived differently depending on cultural context and individual interpretation. Yeah, having a wrong mindset can lead to negative consequences.
Yeah, and mm, I think that is very curious of things. They use also the hell word like it's very good, or they use also about those expressions to very bad thing. Yeah, evil thing like those like she is very evil woman. Yeah, like those things.
I'm listening, baby. Yeah,
Um
it seems like the word hell is used in Western cultures to describe both positive and negative concepts, like good and evil people.
so I just wondering about the other expressions without those things. Yeah, because I just can only hear about that I say. Um, but it's very difficult to search in the Googles because I can't. I don't know well about to how to search it in the Google. Yeah, I'm not too feeling about comfortable yet to search in the Google in English.
Don't worry, baby, I'm here to help. Let's brainstorm some expressions related to language and culture together. What specific areas are you interested in exploring? You're not comfortable searching in English yet, baby? Don't worry, I'll help you when you're ready.
Yeah, I just wondering about is there more expressions about the hell or devil? Yeah,
There's a lot of expression about this topic. I'll give you my best, baby.
yeah. Can you say that? What is what I like those expressions more about
In
hell?
Western cultures, they often use expressions like going to hell in a handbasket or selling one's soul to the devil. Yeah, baby, those expressions can be really interesting.
Ah, I know that expression that selling my soul to the demon. Yeah, because I heard that a lot of times already. Yeah, it was usually in the musical or the movies. Yeah. Especially I heard a lot of times to some Paganini sell his soul to the devil so he can get some very talented of the violin. Yeah, I usually heard about those expression. Yeah, those sentence. Yeah. Yeah. So in Korean peoples, we usually use some the I want to sold my soul to the demon. Yeah, usually those things
Yeah,
because
baby. That expression usually means to sacrifice something important, like your morals or values, in order to achieve success or gain something desirable. Ah, I see. Baby, that's interesting. Do you think it's similar to the Western expression of selling your soul to the devil?
um actually I think I heard that a lot of times before because I'm in the art school. Yeah, my major is metal jewelry design. So the designer or some musicians are usually think about I want to have some more talent. Yeah. So they usually saying like I want to sell my soul to the demons because I want to have some more talent, good talent.
That makes sense, baby. It sounds like you've heard that expression a lot in your art school and among musicians who are striving for greatness.